And Abram loved to listen to God and what God would tell him. And he did not worship idols. He stayed faithful to God. Today we're going to join Sarai, his wife, and Abram, and we're going to see what happens, okay?
Oh, wow. Sarai?
Yes?
Sarai,
Yes,
I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
God just spoke to me again.
Oh, he did?
He did, yes. He came and he said, Abram, I want you to go to a land I will show you, and I will make you a father of many nations, and you will have many, many, many grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren. You will fill the world. Isn't that amazing?
We already came all the way here, Abram.
I know. It's very much like what he said the first time.
Journey.
It was a long ways. You're right. But he says he wants us to go somewhere else now. And he wants us to go to a land he will show us.
Like a land where there's lots of grass so we can graze our cattle, and a land where we can, increase our wealth, and
Well, he didn't say.
the weather will be good.
I don't really know. He didn't say exactly where yet. But he did
say
say
where?
No, he just said he'll show us when we get there.
So we're just supposed to go?
Yes. He says we're going to pack up our stuff and go wherever he shows us. What's the matter?
You sure we can trust him?
Of course we can trust him. Listen, Sarai, this is the true God, the one who created the whole world, the one who's made promises and he always keeps them. He promised he would never send a flood, never send another flood, and he gave us a rainbow in the sky. He's always kept that promise. I believe that, so I know if I can believe that promise, I can believe the other promise too. What are you worried about?
The other promise?
Yeah.
We don't have any kids,
The
Abram.
promise about kids. Yeah, I know we don't have any kids, but it's okay. I mean, we're only like, in our 50s right now. Sometimes people have kids even when they're this old.
All right, well, I hope it's soon, because otherwise this is going to be just impossible. When we get too old, then...
I'm sure God will make sure it happens on the exactly right time. I'm sure he's got it all figured out. I'm not worried, okay?
All right.
So let's start packing.
Okay.
All right, you can pack over there, I'll pack over there, and I'll see you later.
All right. Here we are. We've come another 600 miles. So we've come from her area here to Haran, and now we traveled all the way to Canaan. Just like if you walked from here to Florida. Would you be tired? Yeah. We packed all our stuff, and we took all our animals, all our servants, and everybody, and we came all the way to Canaan. And I thought this would be wonderful, but you know what? The people in Canaan are terrible. They worship idols. They even offer their children as sacrifice. They're just terrible. They're mean to each other. I don't know if this is right. But Abram wanted to follow God, and I hope he knows what he's doing.
Hey, Sarai. Hey. Sarai, I've got some news for you.
Yeah.
Let me sit down. I'm getting really tired. It's been a while since God really spoke to us, sent me a vision.
Right.
I think it was the last time, it was about 40 years ago when we were in Haran getting ready to move down here. But now, I'm out of breath. He talked to me again.
Hey.
Yes, I was praying. God came to me and said, Abram, I'm going to change your name. Isn't that exciting?
Okay, so what is he going to change it to?
So he said he's going to change my name. My name has been Abram, which, as you know, Sarai means high father. And now he changed it to Abraham, which means, get this, Sarai, it means the father of multitudes. Yeah, like he said, we're going to have so many great-great-great-grandchildren. We're going to have descendants all over the place. And get this, Sarai, he changed your name too.
He did.
Yes. Now your name, Sarai, means my princess, and you'll always be my princess. But he changed it to Sarah, which means, get this, mother of
nations. What are you giggling about?
Abraham.
Thank you.
If you haven't noticed, we don't have even one child.
That is a detail I had noticed, yes.
And another thing,
Uh-huh.
you are 100 years old.
Hey, not so fast. I'm 99. I'll be 100 next year.
99, close enough. And I'm 90.
89. Don't sell yourself short.
Have you seen anybody who's a hot 99 and 89 having children? We should be having great-grandkids.
You're right. By now, most people would have had their children a long time ago, and the children would have children, and even those children would have children. Yes, you're right. There you go with that word impossible again. No. See, God promised me. In fact, he gave me a vision. He said, look at all the sand on the seashore. If you can count every grain of sand on the beach, that's how many descendants you will have. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of descendants.
We don't even have a beach here. We're in the desert.
Well, that's true, but there's a lot of sand. Oh, okay, how about this one? He also said, if you look up at night, Abraham, look at all the stars in the sky. If you can count all the stars in the sky, you will have more descendants than that. That's a lot.
Yes, but we should have at least one child, Abraham, we don't even have one.
Well, that's again a small detail you keep pointing out, and you know, you're right, it might be harder now to have a child than it would have been 40 or 50 years ago. No. Nothing's impossible. This is God we're talking about. I'm going to believe that God will make it happen, even if it seems like it can't happen, because He promised.
Okay, Abraham.
Well, listen, I'm going out front. Oh, see you later. I got to rest my bones under the tree. Sarah, listen, there's some men, some travelers, they just arrived.
Oh.
Three of them.
Oh, we need to welcome them.
Of course.
Them under the shade of
Yes,
the tree.
oh, the usual tree, yes, definitely.
And I can make some bread.
Some bread would be great.
Yeah, and I think I have some cheese left over.
That's good, and we could milk that cow. We've got the extra milk from that cow right over there. Oh, but listen, we're going to do something a little more special. I mean, we always take nice care of guests. That's our culture. That's what we believe in doing. But these guests are really, really special. In fact, one of them seems to be the leader of the three of them. And you know, I don't know. I just don't know what it is, but it's like he looks kind of familiar. Or no, it's more like he sounds familiar. When he was talking to me, he just. It's like I'd heard his voice before. Anyhow, I want to give him a special meal. So we're going to kill that special calf that we've been saving as well for a party. We'll serve it to them. All right, so you get going. Oh, and Sarah, keep your voice down and don't talk too loud because they're on the other side of the tent over here, and so they might hear anything you say. Okay? All right. I'll get a position under the tree. Get that milk out there as soon as you can. Okay?
Yeah, I'll start making the bread.
Gentlemen, yes, right this way. There's a beautiful shade right here. It's my favorite spot to sit. Have a seat right here.
Thank you. This is very nice of you to host us here, Abraham.
Well, it's nothing much. It's just a few tents and but my wife will be bringing out some more food in just a minute. So if you don't mind my asking, you look awful familiar. Have we ever met?
Oh, many say that to me, Abraham. But where is your wife, Sarah?
Oh, well, like I said, she's in the tent. I'm sorry, she's taking a little while. She's just about 90 now, 89, excuse me. And so she might move a little more slowly, but she'll be here very quickly.
That's not what I'm asking. Your wife, Sarah, will have a son very soon. The next time I come to visit you, she will have a son.
Can you imagine?
Abraham, why does your wife laugh? Does she not know? nothing is impossible with the Lord. She will have a son.
I didn't laugh.
Oh, yes, you did, Sarah. But do not be afraid, for when you have your son, just next year, you will have more wonderful things to laugh about then. God blesses you.
She must have run off. I bet you she was pretty embarrassed because that man out there, he heard her laughing in here. But I'm just so excited. I can't believe it. Do you know who that was? You know who I think that was, you guys? I think that was God. Yeah, that's why his voice sounded so familiar to me. Because I've heard him talking to me when I pray and when he sends me visions. And he says we're going to have a son. And do you know? That did happen. It became true. Just a year later, when I was 100 years old and Sarah was 90 years old, we had a baby boy. Nobody thought it could happen. We were way too old to have children now. But you know, we had him and he was perfect. He's just a beautiful little baby boy. And you know what we named him? You're going to love this. It might make you laugh. Because we named him Isaac. And you know what Isaac means? Isaac means he laughs. We thought it would be a great name because, you know, when we found out we were going to have Isaac, Sarah laughed, and then when she laughed about it, God kind of laughed too and said, oh, no, it's going to be just fine. You don't need to laugh. You can just have faith because I promised and I always keep my promises. Isn't that great? Oh, it's taught me so much. You know, I waited all these years believing and believing, and people laughed at me. They said, what are you doing believing? This is a God you can't even see. He doesn't even have an idol that you can bow down and worship. You don't know what you're doing. You're crazy. But you know, I kept believing because I knew that God was trustworthy. I knew that nothing is impossible with God. And you know what? It's right. With God, all things are possible. Even a little baby boy for old people like us. And that means the rest of his promises will be true. We're going to have so many descendants. Oh, I love my God, don't you? Don't ever forget. Everything is possible with him. Now I got to go find Sarah. Maybe she needs some help taking care of the baby. Bye.
All right. Is that wonderful? With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible, right?